There it is. Oregon will go first. That is Okami's pick. Cafe Dostoevsky going over to Wildcard, and then Coastline. Okami, Consulate picked up by Wildcard, and Clubhouse potentially as our decider.
Expecting this push to now come through. 55 seconds remaining. He's going to get this down nice and early. Wildcard are going to have to go for the retake. Joker takes out Vinny as well. Regains that advantage that they once held. Diesel's been chunked up a bit. Gio has found a triple kill now throughout this entire round. He's got a quad.
He is in a great position on the window, but he needs to find these picks. He does shut down Gio, but Diesel in the meantime, he's jumped on the diffuser. Can he stick it? Only 2 seconds left. I don't think Cutie even knows. He's not going to be able to get it in towards time, and Wildcard can somehow snatch that round.
Every round so important, every minute so important, but geez, what an opening start right after Vinny does get Joker, can get a second here as well, but he got greedy, will get punished. Ippy style on 1 health, does get eliminated by the call coming out, can get back in safe and sound, may get eliminated here, but he was ready for the push to come at the corner of this building, and I think he's gonna get eliminated by Cutie, and he does. 3-3.
Smoke spraying out, providing a lot of cover for the attack to get that down. And Jack Daddy finds one in the post plant. Make it 2 in the post plant. It's up to Diesel. No kills in the first 3 rounds. He needs to find 3 in the 4th, and he can't. Okami will get another attacking round win on the board. They even out the scoreline, and they are making the statement. This is why we picked this map, Wildcard.
And this is probably not what Okami would have liked to have been taking this long. Then you lose the first pick. Specker pushing in as well, but Pat was just waiting at the corner there past elbow, although the trades have just come out as well. Ippy style.
They don't have
Joker as well. 2 versus 2. Gio and Pat though still up, and Gio's the one that I would certainly be worried about. Got to find the diffuser though, and that's the, of course, big concern. Pat will get Ippy style. The round is very much going to go the way of Wildcard in the end. Gio's on the board too, and breaks that little dry spell. Wildcard take back the lead, 3-2.
A flurry of kills at the end of that round, and
we've had a mixture so far, at least in the first half, between these sort of slow attacking rounds and fast-paced rounds. There's going to be another slow one. Typically, the slow ones do benefit Wildcard and Okami. 1-for-1 trades are out. Is that going to be the difference maker with 8 seconds left? Wildcard, not the 20-second meta, but more so the 5-second meta. They've left it way too late. Joker sitting in Attic is going to catch 2. And it's now going to be the round win for Okami. Slow round, not benefiting Wildcard that time.
So it looks like Okami, they're trying to play it off meta and find these picks. He only got that off the back of a wall bang, but he finds 2. Ippy style inside of Arbor is showing up massively here. This is the round Okami need to win. And they are stepping up big. It's just Diesel and Vinny left to try and clutch it up. Sure, Diesel finds 1, but with Vinny off the board,
make this vert control for Wildcard a little bit less so, and Ippy can close it out. Started it and ended the round. Just keeps Okami
continuing to bleed this time for Wildcard.
Jack Dad. He does lose that fight though to Vinny. That's a big one for Wildcard, but immediately will lose Diesel after this round to win the map. Specker though does catch Pat with a quite little swing close by to the bomb. 1 versus 3 now, and it's not going to be a task that Vinny can complete. And Okami do have match point on their map pick in the first map of the 6 major grand final here for OCE.
Now, Specker's in a key position inside of Laundry behind the chassis, but he's going to be pinched in a second when this push comes through. Diesel, he drops and finds 1. Gio finds 1 as well. That's a great pick. He is eventually traded out, sure, but the plant, it can go down now, and if Wildcard maintain this man advantage, they'll be in such a strong position. Diesel eats up a goo mine, I believe, so he'll have to pull that out, and that means that Wildcard probably have about 15 seconds to work with. It's a team kill from Pat. Jack Daddy in a great position to clutch this one out. He vaults over and finds 1. It's now Pat in the 1-on-1.
I thought Pat was going to be there for the refrag, not to eliminate his teammate. Pat has to win this to clutch it up for his team. He loses it out. Oh my goodness. Okami have won Oregon in one of the strangest endings to a round I've seen in a very long time. 7-5? I'm speechless, cuz. Look at the boys celebrate, though. What a way to kickstart.
Cutie and Ippy, they're under no pressure to fall back. Sure, there's a couple of nades hit out. That does quite a bit of damage. It actually does find the pick, so I curse myself.
E1D is going to be deployed again, and Joker will catch Immerin, and wow, that just came to a standing halt.
Great efficiency in the late round there from Okami. I'm starting to think how they're going to approach the side. Oh, they've actually dropped the diffuser. Diesel's gone down the hatch, finds a pick. That's a great one at that. He can try and stick this plant, and Wildcard can hold on in the post.
30 seconds left. He'd be start making a run for it. The mad dash, but he's going to get cut down by Geo. And the frags are just all one-sided. It's 5-2 now. Joker just sets back in once again for Okami that they have an almighty task. What a little flick from Joker, though, to take off the head of Diesel. And watching from above, he is quite deadly. Pat as well from behind finishes off the round. We are tied 1-1 here on Cafe. At any moment, you feel like Ipistar could just sort of swing out. They're going to just drop in. And this is better for Wildcard. Has to be careful that someone might push him behind him. Ipistar just swings out, though, looking into Cigar Lounge and does get one, but is immediately retraded by Pat. 3 versus 2.
Wildcard can send a player to the roof. Sure, Joker finds one. It's his double in the round, but he gets shut down. And Pat and Emo are in. He peeks, takes some damage now. He's one shot. And look, both these Wildcard players ready and wait. He's going to get meleeed. He's going to get taken down by the pistol. Well played there by Wildcard. And I think
can Wildcard replicate Origin and take forward to Ipistar with the right hand? He's going to get 2. He almost got 3. Back there at this ADS is now over to Pixel, trying to find E1D is going to go out as well. Diesel looking for that big headshot onto Joker. Spots him. The man's insane. Final round of the half. Specker does get Diesel. Makes it a 2 versus 2. Rounds by no means over. Geo has the diffuser in hand now. Jack Daddy looking to make a play though on the Maestro. Specker gets a second one onto Imorin. Just stay on his position because he is flawless. Jack Dad will help out in the end. Okami win the round. A few smiles, a few smirks. They know that one could have gone worse. Oh, that forces out the gas canister. That's almost just sort of a nervous play from Diesel. Specker catches his head as well, but he needs to make a play here. Just goes for the random C4, but he gets caught by Specker. And it's a treat right now to watch Okami in action because they are just clearing Wildcard. Imorin does get one back onto Joker, makes it a 2 versus 2. Just tempos the expectations here towards the end of this 7th round. 20 seconds left, and Imorin does another. 14 seconds left, no diffuser in hand. Does get Vinny, though. He's got 4. He needs the ace to win it all, but he cannot achieve it. Imorin with a quad to save, literally save the round for Wildcard. Wildcard with quite a bit of utility. They do find 2 frags for the 1. Specker does get Diesel, but is immediately traded back. Joker does find 2 elsewhere on the map, though, and that makes it a 3 versus 2. 30 seconds. Round is Diffuser's going to go down. Never mind, it's cancelled. Joker expecting the push to come now. 18 seconds left. Was expecting it, and expecting it. It did come through. Cutie got 1. Went for the second. Needs to find the second and does through the wall. He wins the round for Okami. Not sure about that one, but hey. Big round win. Pat's been chunked a little bit. Top white, but he just picks back up, just takes the head off Joker. That's almost just unfair. You want a do-over if you're Joker. There's one back, but the retrade from Imorin immediately onto Specker, and that's a big play to get rid of the C4 from Geo. But at this point now, Ippy's got no choice but to go for the diffuser. Cutie does lose the fight against Vinny. Ippy style expecting the push to come. Well, he was successful in eliminating Pat, but it's Wildcard who were successful in winning Cafe. They definitely got pushed to their limit. 7-5 in the end. But it's a map win for Wildcard regardless. See if he can find someone from Okami pushing in. It's a minute and a half, and Joker has been spotted. That angle is from Vinny. He's going to get a second one immediately as well. Regardless of controlled aggression or anything of the sorts, it's going to be a tough ask. And second, Spec is not going to be able to make anything work here. So, flawless way to start this map here on Coastline. Wildcard just bringing their usual high standards. Better than being down 4v5. Cutie's just going to walk straight on in and get this plant down nice and early.
There's no denial. Diesel got taken off the board, of course, and that opened up the round massively. Ippy style is in towards Drinks, but gets taken down, and now it's up to Geo and Pat.
But Pat was sitting at cool vibes. He's got the mirror there. I mean, surely would have been able to just see that happening. Must have been disengaged. 9 seconds left. I mean, Geo's doing the best that he can to try and rectify the situation, but the situation has already unfolded too little too late.
He's in sight, Xenox. They're going to be able to trade this out.
Oh my god, maybe there might be a repeat of the last round. It's not quite similar, but it's close enough, really. I mean, Specker's going to get down a 2-minute plant. Sitting at the top of Cool Vibes, starts peeking, does eliminate Specker, finds the pixel of his head, makes it a 3 versus 3. Retake's not impossible from here, but now it's down to just 1. Imorin has come up clutch at least once in this series. 22 seconds remaining, and Ippy style knows there's no chance that Okami are going to allow it to happen. And Okami are up 3-2 now on Coastline.
The confidence from Okami in that round is... Here we go.
Yep.
All yours.
That was set up for it. I mean, really, you could really see that happening, but Jack Dad was in a good position, top of Cool Vibes, to sort of counter it. Makes it a 3 versus 3 because fortunately Okami were in a position to get those retrades, whereas Wildcard weren't. They were all just sort of funneling in through that doorway all at once. EE1D comes out. Cutie, though, does one on the stairs.
Geo.
That's Geo. Finds the frag. 2 versus 1 while that diffuser's being planted by Ima and Specker now in a 1 versus 2. Not the start of the defense that Okami would like, as he has to come up big and unfortunately not look both ways. Of course, remember when you do cross the road, look your left, look your right. He looked his left. Unfortunately, though, the bad guy was to the right. 10 seconds. Diffuser is now in hand with Diesel. Another E1D goes out as well, but it's Ippy finds a frag and Ima in. Oh, what just happened there, Geo? I don't know, but he vaulted right on top of Ippy and died. Okami win the round. They protected the bombs, guys. That's exactly what they did.
And he has the diffuser in hand. He's often the person on this team that will go for plants, and Geo
My God.
finds another opening kill onto Specker.
He's definitely one of them, maybe the other being Ippy style. Gas canister has been deployed, nade thrown out. And I mean, the kill feed is just all one-way traffic. It's all blue. It's all Wildcard. And they've got a match point here on Coastline. Oregon. Be the Okami that we know and love. And unfortunately, though, Diesel's got other ideas. Finds Cutie and Jack Dad at the minute mark. No other option. Needs to stand up and at least get one. Could get a second and he's successful. Both Diesel, Geo shut out. Ippy style runs out. Okami have just won the round. Woo-hoo.
Joker is looking as cool as a cucumber.
This is either going to be 2-1 or maybe one of the biggest moments in OCE history for Siege. Cutie with a headshot onto Pat does eliminate him and is watching patiently. Imarin, though, is actually going to finish off Joker. He's going to get an ace, surely. He does. It's an ace to close out Coastline from Imarin. Wildcard will take a 2-1 lead. Incredible performance. What a hard-fought victory it really was. 8-6.
Rin is an absolute machine. Transfer that into control in towards the Talus bomb site and try and get the plant down, but that's being disrupted. Diesel getting that pick onto Jack Daddy is... Don't see them bringing this one back.
Yeah, round's done and dusted. Bomb on Consulate, and while the first portion of that did come to fruition, it was an OT on Coastline. Will the stomp on Consulate now take place, guys? A flawless round to kickstart it. That'd be disastrous.
I was just about to say, Wildcard are rock solid, and Vinny is rock solid over towards pipes right now. Concussions on that lifeline, as well as the destructibility and the nades from Cutie, but he eventually gets taken down with brute force here.
Minute left, 2v3. Jack Dad will get the plant down, but he's just lost his bodyguard. And now Imarin can just walk over, pretty much no repercussions. Even if he had died there, would have stopped the plant.
But look at this from Okami. Are they going to drop the closet hatch? Oh, this could be big.
They got to go for something, but it's just not going to work. I think they must have been spotted. Doesn't work out. They're going to be down 4-0. Put them out of their misery. That's what Vinny does to Jack Dad. He's got 10 kills in the first 4 rounds.
Despite being at that man disadvantage.
Yeah, and of course, no surprise to see Imarin in these clutch moments finding a frag. He's going to get a second one here, surely. Spec is so low, the pistol will do it. It's actually Geo who finds the frag. Second follows onto Joker. It's going to be heartbreak for Okami, for LATAM fans as well. Not the way they would have liked to have seen the grand final finish. They would have loved to have gone out fighting. And while they are still fighting, it's... Well, it can't be understated. This is Wildcard at their very best. Does have the diffuser. This round has just gone all Okami, and I think you're gonna have to clear those, clear that throat, clear those tonsils.
5 seconds left.
And they've done it. Okami have finally taken a round on Consulate. Woo! Absolutely huge. They keep the dream alive. Oh, look at the fist. I'm fist bumping back, boys. Let's go.
Grand final on the line. Pat's going to go for the diffuser. They're stopped by Ippy style. 18 seconds less. Last stand does get the pulse scan. Vinny going to go for the plant now as well. Ippy style can't deny it from here and will just be able to do so. Forces Vinny away. 5 seconds left. Where's Jack Day? Coming up service stairs. Does get eliminated by Gio though. Vinny's going to get this plan down, and that makes it so difficult. But the retrade would come out. Does at least get the down onto Gio. And could go for the sneaky disable. Vinny, how close is he? Well, that'll do it. What a way to close out the grand final, to close out 2020. Your champions from the Oceanic region here for the 6 major grand final, and heading off to SI 2021. It's Wildcard, a 7-1 win on Consulate, 3-1 overall in the grand final. Most importantly, 36 wins.
Haven't heard the names.
I'm doing good, Milosh. How are you doing?
I'm fine, man. We were watching this game and, expecting maybe it even go to Clubhouse, but didn't end up in the way that, there were expectations for it. Consulate running your way. Now, first, congratulations on making it to SI, right? It's huge. Extra points in the bank just in case. Let's talk about the maps overall. So Oregon, Cafe, Coast, and Consulate played. We were expecting Oregon to go Okami's way. They said that it's their best map. Do you echo that that statement from your experience now?
They definitely played really well on Oregon. We thought we'd take it away from them. We'd like to take the crown of best team in ANZ on Oregon. Evidently, we'll give them that title, I guess. Small battle, not the war though.
Exactly.
We made a couple of mistakes, a bit of poor droning, and their aggression on their roams really caught us off guard a bit, and that cost us a few rounds, important rounds. So yeah.
Do you think that
Well
sort
done to
of
them on Oregon.
that aggression on the roam? Do you think that was also translated later in Cafe and Coastline? Not so much in Consulate, of course, but Cafe Coast specifically.
Oh yeah, definitely played into how we thought they would play in the next couple of maps, especially Cafe. So you saw us pull out the Lion to just kind of calm their aggression down a bit. So it led us to a couple of those early rounds on that map.
So the operator was a response to that playstyle of Okami, I guess, right?
Yeah, so it's just making sure that we're back in control.
So there is a bit of a pattern in their bans, except for one. They always went for Nomad Malusi, Okami that is, and only once on Cafe removing the Clyde for reasons that are very much tied to Cafe. Did you expect those bans, or on top of that, did they affect you in some way in your preparation?
The Nomad ban was kind of expected. They know we like to run it on a lot of maps. The Defender ban could have gone up in the air. Malusi was expected since they did ban it against Knights the other day. And they just might not like playing against it. Kaid on Cafe was expected. So nothing too out of the ordinary, I guess. And it didn't really affect how we would play, because we were coming into the match thinking, okay, Nomad's going to be banned. We're going to have to adjust how we actually do our attacks.
Well, you're talking about Okami's defense and how they're aggressive they were on it. On Coastline, our third map, you ended up banning the Dokebi there to, what's the reason behind it? What did you expect from Okami to remove it so early?
So we banned Dokebi because we know that they like to use it, and they ran it in the last finals that we had, Oceanic Nationals, and also against Knights on Thursday. So take that out of the equation for them. We don't want to deal with that, and we were just left with Lion on the board, Jackal, Malusi was gone, so all those Banshees were influential in, the lack of Banshees was influential in allowing all those rush attacks, which you saw.
There was quite a bit of on Hookah, yeah.
Yeah, so both teams decided to do rushes, 100% success rate on all the rush attacks.
Now, there's one thing that James specifically wants to talk about, something that we brought up in a very brief conversation at SI is, how will things be with the roster? And, from your experience now, having coached them and worked alongside them and during this final, is this the roster you're looking for? How's everybody meshing together?
The roster's great together at the moment. Calm to clean, really calm, even through really tough situations, and that's what we really want to see. Vinny's fitting in very well. He's replaced Ethan's role quite nicely, and I think we'll do well at SI.
All right, I very much hope so. There's a a lot of room for improvement after last year, and I'm very hopeful that you guys can recover from all of that. Though Consulate, you go into that, you end up completely smashing Okami. What went on there? Because do you think your start on defense propelled you that far deep into the game?
I don't think it really mattered which side we started on. Ideally, yeah, defense is good. It's slightly defender-sided. You could argue that. But Consulate's probably one of our better maps, and we're definitely confident on it. In the past, we've defeated Okami quite significantly on this map as well. So going into it, we knew we were going to win it. So, yeah, guess that's the end of the story there.
Goals for SI then?
Definitely want to improve before we get there. Definitely want to do better than we did this year, of course. Sorry, I just had a mental blank there. Obviously, want to make it through groups.
Yeah,
Not sure how
that's
the
fair.
format will be, but yeah, I think we can do it this year or next year.
What's the most you fear about when it comes to playing internationally again? Because I know everything's been on lockdown for almost a year, right? Nobody has really had LAN experience outside of the one LAN event NA had and Japan had. So, what are things that might kind of jump in your face there?
I think the biggest thing would be half of the current roster now haven't got as much LAN experience as Diesel or Emorin. So getting them accustomed to just fitting with us at LAN would be really important to do. And we haven't had actual LAN experience together as a team just yet. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we go there.
All right, very hopeful. Silex, again, congratulations, the Oceania winners at the Major in November 2020 and qualified to Invitational. There's a trophy behind you. There will be yet another one coming in 2020, and of course on top of your Oceanic Nationals one. So you might need a bigger dresser in the future.
Just maybe.
Hey, something to invest your winnings into, right? I would recommend something like mid-century modern, very Swedish, very very Scandi, as they say.
Oh, okay.
I've been having
Take the advice on board.
been having those moments, how how it is. Certain age, you gotta start thinking about those. Well, Silex, again, thank you so much. Congratulations again to you and the team Wildcard, victorious yet again in November Major.